Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. We're still in Hof, and boat's at 10:30. Something I haven't done whilst I've been in Ireland, which I really want to try, is a spice box, a Chinese spice box. So I'm going to go and do that right now before I leave. On the journey over here, I found myself, I slept before getting on the boat, and then when I got on the boat I couldn't sleep. I got off, I was knackered the next day. So my plan is to stay awake. It's an earlier boat anyway, make sure I've eaten, and I'm going to be really prepared. I've charged my headphones, and I booked a lounger, a comfy chair in one of the rooms on the boat. So yeah, my plan is to go equipped, headphones, take the sleeping bag up to this lounger and sprawl out and try and get, I think the crossing's about 3 or 4 hours or something. So yeah, get 4 hours sleep. Boat arrives at 2, and then depending on how I'm feeling, how the van goes, we'll see about driving from Holyhead all the way back. It's a long drive. I might do it 2 stints. So let's see. But first port of call, spice box. Let's go. So I think I failed at the spice box. I ordered Chinese. I asked for a spice box, and I've just got Tupperware with like Chinese in. So, and I'm pretty sure that's not right. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat it regardless. So I've done the Chinese. It was very nice. Chicken and noodles, and some fried dumplings, which were good. Pretty sure it wasn't a spice box, but hey ho, as always next time. So boat's in a couple of hours. So we're driving down towards the port now. I think they let us board or check in sort of 40 minutes before. So get down there, have a nice cup of tea, and get myself chilled out, get my stuff ready. I want to be really prepared for when I get on the boat, because as soon as I get on there, I'm just going to find my lounging chair and get my head down.
Que no ves lo lejos que ya está, lo que hay en este mundo de tanta soledad. Ya no habrá más oscuridad. Que pasa con las almas muertas que ya no piensen solo en dañar a todos los demás, sin detenerse a pensar en el daño que les puede causar. La historia se repite desde décadas atrás. Hay sonrisas falsas que nos observan desde atrás. Arranca el camino a ese lugar de felicidad. Da lo mejor de ti, comienza a vivir. Nos miramos al espejo y el reflejo nos reclama por no hacer más. Ya es tiempo de cambiar, abre los ojos que el sol saldrá. Recupera tu felicidad, la luna te recibirá con la luz. Una vez más, vuelve a brillar. Que nunca nadie te vuelva a apagar. Ya no temas más, que todo lo...
Okay, so I've packed my survival kit for the boat. Sleeping bag, water, headphones, some snacks, that sort of stuff on my wash bag, and that's it really. So yeah, I just want to be able to get on there. I felt so ill prepared last time. I literally, it was just what I had on my back. I put my comfy trackie on, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a few hours in. And I've made my nighttime Irish Barry's tea, so we'll have that in the van while we're queuing to get on the boat, and we'll see when they let us on.
De otras vidas que no te dejan caminar. Siempre serás oro, entre tanto lodo no te dejes manejar por lo que digan los demás. Es hora de vivir, soñar, bailar, cantar, que no te importe el que dirán. Arranca el camino a ese lugar de felicidad. Da lo mejor de ti, comienza a vivir. Solo sonríe y disfruta lo que está en ti. No te preocupes por los demás, que nadie te va a ayudar. Todo depende de ti si quieres avanzar hacia la eternidad donde habita la paz. Arranca el camino a ese lugar de felicidad. Da siempre de ti, comienza a vivir. Comienza a vivir.
So we're in the Huggy Lounge, or Huggy Lounge, and I've left the code inside, which is pretty stupid. So I had to go and ask for the code again, so I've got the code, and I've already got myself set up with a sleeping bag on my reclining chair, so that's going to be me, 3597, and we're in.
Okay, we went onto the boat with nighttime tea. We're coming off the boat with coffee. The good thing about booking the lounge, which I think is only like 16, 17 quid, is that you get free tea and coffee. So that's my second double cappuccino. So yeah, I'm well awake, certainly for the next few hours. Keep me going. Sat-nav says 6-hour drive, but I'll be surprised if it's that. So yeah, we'll see how we go, but plan will be to drive back today, when we get home. So we'll exit the boat, see what carnage the M25 is like, and go from there. Well, the blue skies, sunshine, green pastures of Ireland are long behind now, and I've been welcomed to Wales with a frosting of snow. I know the light's pretty bad, but I just want to say that the snow's getting pretty bad now. A little bit worried. A guy back there got stuck on the hill, and he was in a BMW just with his wheels spinning. I'm in a 1995 camper van, so if I stop on a hill, I'm done for. So I'm trying to keep it rolling. But it's getting pretty narky. So yeah, we're all right at the moment. Let's keep playing through. The van's doing well. Wow, this is probably some of the worst conditions that I've driven in North Wales in a camper van. There must be 2-3 inches of snow now. I'm on the A6. There's not a car on the road, and the ones that are pulled over to one side, stuck. I literally can't see the road. It's just a blanket of fluff now. Still on the A6, we're still moving, just trying to keep it at 25. I haven't seen a car for I don't know how long, a long time, and we did go through like a little town, and you know the snow's bad when you can't see the pavement. The time's 4 o'clock now, which means you've been driving through the snow for about 2 hours, still keeping it at 25. And I don't want to jinx it, but we may have come out the other side of it. I'm actually on tarmac for the first time for 2 hours, so it's worked quite well. I mean, I don't know about, I wouldn't recommend driving through the Welsh valleys in a snowstorm. It's not ideal conditions, but doing it at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning is probably better than at 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, because I have to choose my words carefully here, but there'll be some savoury drivers, shall we say, out on the roads. So at least the only cars I've seen are those that have been abandoned by the side of the road. I must have seen 50 cars where people have got stuck, abandoned their vehicles. So I feel very, very lucky to have touch wood, got through it. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, because we're not quite on the other side yet. Wow. We've made it to a garage. So I'm on tarmac, and yeah, I just about 10 minutes before I pulled in the garage, I drove past a gritter, which was like the first gritter that I've seen in 2 hours. So that was a relief. And yeah, I'm going to stop, fuel up, maybe get a energy drink or something to keep me awake, and some food, and just relax for a minute, because I had to really, really concentrate, because those roads, I mean, you couldn't see the curbs, and it was really, really scary in moments. As I said, up and down hills, so trying to keep it at the right speed, because I knew if we stopped, I weren't starting again. You know, it was as simple as that. I had to go through a few red lights where there's roadworks and stuff, and just hope that nothing's coming the other way, because if I stopped at a red light, I'm staying there. So yeah, it was pretty narky, but we've made it so far. The sat nav's still saying 5 hours, so hopefully there's no more snow, but we'll see. Well, made it to the M6 services, and I'm still awake just. So the sun's starting to rise now, which is a relief, because I was really struggling to keep my eyes open for that last hour or so. So I'm going to get some food, I'm going to have a coffee, and yeah, sat nav saying 2.5 hours. I was tempted to have a sleep, but I'm going to keep pushing through. I think something to eat and a coffee, and the fact it's daylight, we should be good now. So yeah.
Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told.
So we made it back. It's 2 or 3 days later now, and driving over that bridge and coming back on to the island where I live, it was emotional, and I was pretty drained after being away. So I've had to wait a couple of days and slept. I guess I've had time now to reflect on what was an amazing experience travelling across the southwest of England, through Wales and around Ireland. It was absolutely out of this world, and the places that I went to, you know, the scenery all through the southwest of Ireland. Dursey Island was a particular highlight, and those 360 panoramic views around, crossing on that cable car, and then yeah, the things that I did, waterfalls, the 3 waterfalls on New Year's Day, and even the smaller waterfall beforehand was just amazing, and really felt connected, and and learnt lots. I learnt stuff when I went caving, and the cliff experiences that I went on. It was just an all-round, good experience, and I'm really, really pleased that I did it. And the people that I met as well, people that worked in the places I visited, that gave me and this channel time, their own time to talk about their passions, whether it's clocks or cheese. All the things that I learned about were just, it was just really good to sort of take me out of me and experience something new. And
yeah, so and even down to the people in those places, local people that I chatted and spoke to, it was just great to get to know culture. So I really had a good time, and yeah, it might be a bit more saving up now before the next trip, but yeah, anyone thinking about doing it, yeah, just do, because it was an amazing experience and something that I'll never ever forget. My time travelling around Ireland, and hopefully it won't be too long before I return. So, but we've got one thing to say before we end this video.
Till next time, peace and love.